conduct was unacceptable, your decision is based on accurate information and not misinformation.
I'm Ariana Brooks.
Durante Brooks.
And where are you guys from?
Ohio.
Ashley Brown.
And can you name your children?
Yamira Brown, Yamir Brown, Tahir Brown, Blessing Brown, and Nadine Brown.
My name is Kimmarie Sellers.
And what's your child's name?
My son's name is Zephaniah Jonte Darnelius Brown.
Yes, my name is Brittany Breedlove.
Brittany Breedlove. And can you state your child's name?
Yes, her name is Tegan Breedlove.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Working for CPS. In the beginning, I can say that I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed my team. I enjoyed, I just enjoyed because we did things together. Like, we still got the work done. We still helped families. And I felt like we were doing something. And it was like, when I first started, I remember, we had, different events and stuff that we would do, and they showed us, we really appreciate what y'all doing.
Right.
And it was like, we weren't, it wasn't about taking kids. We weren't doing that. We really were advocating for families. We really were helping families. And it wasn't, I can say it wasn't stressful for me, in the beginning. It wasn't stressful. It was I really liked doing it. I really liked being an investigator when I first started.
Yeah, because I felt like I was doing something. I felt like I was protecting children. Yeah. I mean, they don't label you as the baby snatchers when you go into training.
Right.
They label you as the heroes.
Yeah.
Right? I remember we had an event, and it was the superheroes, right? And it makes you feel, they make you feel good.
Right.
As being a part of the system, and it makes you feel like you're doing something good.
Yeah.
And so that's how I felt. I can't honestly say that, my whole 10-year career was full of horrible moments. No, we went to lunch together. I mean, I've met coworkers that have been that are my friends, that we've been on vacation together.
Right.
It is a family that you create.
Yeah.
It truly is on the inside as workers.
Yeah, because then if you were talking about a case or something like that, they understand.
Yeah.
Even if that comes with what's going on with your personal life and stuff, and then you try to, you talk about it, because you can go home and talk about it, or you can call, somebody close to you, your parents or whatever, and talk about it. But they can give you advice, but they don't know all those emotions that go into what you're really dealing with. Right. And it's that's how workers become really close, because you spend the majority of your day with them.
Right.
And then it's on top of that, if you guys ever have a case and you got to go out together, it's just hey, I got to understand that you trust in me, I got your back,
right,
and you got my back. It's something go left.
What was it like dealing with CPS before meeting Operation Stop CPS?
It was very scary, considering that these people are very, very powerful. So dealing with them put me on a spectrum of failure pretty much, because, they absolutely want to make it a way where you don't know your rights, or you don't know, certain things about the system to benefit you. So it was really, really scary.
So when this situation first started, I was alone. And so it was, I'm gonna say a situation where you're in school and you have a group of people and they're bullies. So that's basically what CPS is. CPS is a bunch of bullies because they come in numbers. And so if you're the only one there, you're vulnerable. It's like, what can you do? And so when Operation Stop CPS came about, before Operation Stop CPS came about, I had an advocate, and it was just me and her. And so it's like, it's two of us, but it's multiple of them. And then it's when Operation Stop CPS came in, it's multiples. You get what I'm saying? But Amanda Tafarrah's energy outweighs however many people there are. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It's like slowly but surely you watch them all shut down as they start talking. Like they all drop out. And then it's like it's like the survival of the fittest type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so it definitely helps. It definitely helps to have their support, and especially in a courtroom, because it's, like I said, they're bullies, and only the strongest survive in situations like this.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other way to put it. Like, you start fighting, you have to continue to fight, because every 5 minutes it's like bam, 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 bam. And it's like they come quicker and quicker every week. So every week I literally deal with something from CPS.
How do you think the court views you? Like when they see you, what do you think comes into their mind?
To be honest, the looks of disgust say it all. But I know that deep down inside, most of them know that I'm a good parent. Not think, but know. Because no mothers pay child support and still provides for her children. And no good mother just does as much as I do for my children, and it goes unnoticed. I know it's going noticed, and I know they know that I'm a good parent, whether they choose to acknowledge it or not. And to be quite frank, I don't really need their validation, because I know how I carry for my kids. So I don't really need their validation. And the fact that they're fighting so hard, I know that I'm a good parent.
I'm happy that you found them too. And this is incredibly heartbreaking to know that there are people that are preying on mothers who are seeking help, legitimate help. Can you tell me how Amanda and Tafarrah, how they've helped you cope mentally and emotionally through this whole ordeal?
So Amanda and Tafarrah, they have always inspired me, to stand in my truth and to, know that I am somebody. And, there's days where I get like really, really low, sometimes, and they remind me of the power within myself and remind me that I am Zephaniah's mother. And, I deserve Zephaniah just as much as Zephaniah deserves me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to look from a different perspective, I was able to gain courage and clarity of my oppressor in front of me, and that I have the power, I'm in the driver's seat. And, that's my child, and my child is going to come home. It takes a tooth and nail to do it, but they have been behind me tooth and nail to make sure that it gets done, and that they are standing 100% behind me and Zephaniah.
So how do you cope with those feelings that you're dealing with from childhood, and now seeing your children experiencing the same thing that you have experienced?
It's kind of like a tornado runs through me every day. Like the Tasmanian devil, like you want to tear stuff up, but you can't, because you have to be a civilized person. And so I kind of fight with myself all day, every day. So that's where Amanda comes in. She mellows me, and it's like, all right, we got to think logically now. So it's a struggle, and it's a fight, because it's like I'm talking to my children, and this is something that I fought for my whole life to keep them out of. This is like, I thought I was moving them, down here to give them a better type of life, versus being up in PA and running from bullets all day, not being able to go outside. Now I've sprung you into an environment where you can go outside, and now you're in a foster home. And so I feel like I literally ruined my children, moving them.
So August 11th, I spent all day crying. And then August 12th, I go just on social media, and that's when I see the viral video of Saisha and her husband Ty go through all this stuff with their child. And then they ended up having a rally on like August 22nd, and I was there. I was there because I wanted to, because again, in my mind, I felt like there was no getting my baby back to that extent, you know, but I was willing to help rally with any parent who was trying to get theirs back, who could, you know. Mm-hmm. And I think after that, I had started getting connected with so many people. I got connected with Right to Be Right. And that's when I believe that I got connected with Operation Stop CPS.
It was just like, it was so many people, you know, just reaching out to us, you know. They were just telling us, you know, about groups that can help us. And Operation Stop CPS was one of them. And we started following them on social media, and we told them our story. And, you know, I think it just started from there.